Going to check in and stay one night at the Camby here in the Phoenix, Scottsdale area. It is an Autograph Collection hotel by Marriott. Currently is ranked number 9 out of over 200 hotels in the area. It is a AAA 4-diamond hotel. Let's go see if it lives up to the hype. And the big question is always, am I the one hustling? Or am I getting hustled? The hotel is well located in the Biltmore area of Phoenix, just across the street from Biltmore Fashion Park Mall. They do have parking on site, but I'll tell you about my hack later in the video. The hotel lobby was much more grand than I expected, so I was very pleasantly surprised by the lobby. Great ceilings, wonderful furniture and sitting areas. As you can see, it wasn't that crowded on the day I was there, and just a very comfortable, modern, and warm lobby. A little food shop just off the check-in desk that is actually Path water. Path is a reusable water bottle, so it's nice to see this hotel has an eye on sustainability. This hotel was actually built in 1987, and it was a Ritz-Carlton property until 2015 or 2016 when Marriott took it over and made it part of the Autograph Collection. It was renovated at that time as well. Ballroom action going on here. The grand staircase. We'll find out where that leads later. Excited to check out my room here at the Camby. I got room 711. Gotta love 711. I used to love Slurpees as a kid. Let's go see what this room's all about. Welcome to a king mountain view room at the Camby. Beautiful view. That is Biltmore Fashion Park, I believe, in the foreground. Wonderful view of the mountains, pretty much any way you can see. Wow, that's a great view. Very nice lamps and lighting, very easy to access. What I loved about this lamp too, that if you're sitting in one of these seats, they got some power down there. Looks like they got a USB-C, USB, and just a regular power cord strip available as well. As I walk into this room, it does smell incredibly clean and fresh. Air conditioning is on and cranking. It's not a massively hot day here in Phoenix, but always nice to walk into an air-conditioned room. Little ice bucket, if you need that for something, as well as a couple water glasses. Very spacious workstation. TV wall-mounted. Looks like a good size TV for the room. Cheers to gratitude. Should you wish to show appreciation to our hardworking team, simply scan, tap, and tip. And then if we wanted to do some in-room dining, they have that code as well. Just a quick scroll through the room service menu. Looked like the prices were pretty similar to the Yellow Bell restaurant down in the lobby, if not matching them. I added a cappuccino to the menu just to see what the room delivery charge was. Looks like that's $5, so $6 cappuccino would cost you $11. Got that modern lighting, as I mentioned. Little workstation. There's a little power on one end of that. And a little USB, USB-C power outlet on the other end. Very nice. They got a little notepad with a Camby pen, good branding. The closet here. All right, we got one robe, one Camby branded robe, which looks semi-floofy. We'll see how it wears later. Got an ironing board and an iron and a luggage rack put away in here as well. See what they got hiding in here. Standard safe, that's great. We've got a Keurig machine with a couple K-cups, some little creamers. See what they got here. Oh, we got a refrigerator. Let's see if it's a mini bar. It is not a mini bar, but if you brought anything from home, if you're going to be staying here a couple days, you can certainly put something in there. One thing I'll say is they certainly got you covered on the power outlets here. This is on one side of the bed, on the other side as well. Let's explore the bathroom. Like I said, everything in here has a very nice, clean smell and feel to it. One vanity sink. They got their toiletries by the Grown Alchemist. Looks like we got some hand wash, and then that was some body lotion. I just showed you. We got hand towels, washcloths. Let's see how cushy these towels are. Expecting them to be a little softer. Let's see what kind of hair dryer action we got going on here. We got a Conair. Not sure of how high up the food chain Conair is, but that's what they're offering. On me, absolute shame on me. Look behind the door and look what I found. Found the other robe because I did wonder why there was only one in the closet. So they got a shower in here, no tub. I always like my my tub. I will test out the water pressure on that puppy later. I promise you that. And then they do have more Grown Alchemist toiletries in there. Take a walk and let's go explore the Camby. So staff has been great. When I checked in, there was an irate customer who booked through a third party and was not happy about something about her reservation, and because she booked through that third party, it was very difficult for the hotel staff to try to help her, and she was letting it be known loud and clear they were not helping her, but they were doing an amazing job of customer service. And then I am a gold member here with Marriott, and they asked me if I wanted a 2 p.m. checkout. Don't think I'll be taking advantage of that, but the staff has been great. You don't see too many hotels with an ice machine on the floor anymore, and I probably shouldn't be poking my head in here, but I'm gonna anyways because I'm that type of guy. So if I need a little ice later, know where to come and find it. They also have a filtered water dispenser here, which is a really nice touch. Not sure if that phone works, but cute nonetheless. Let's go down to the fitness center, pool, and meeting room, see what's happening there. Stepped out the back door of the Camby. Looks like they're surrounded by apartments, business buildings here. Looks like they have a ping pong table. Glad I didn't disrupt anybody who was sunbathing a little late in the day. Massive Connect 4 if you've got kids. Got the pool area over there. Really nice lounge area, which they need to keep you away from that Phoenix heat. Movie theater nearby. If you're in from out of town and want to catch a flick, you can go there within walking distance. Looks like they got some fire pit action for later in the night, which is always nice here in the Southwest. Got some cabanas, which they look like are reserved and might not be in service at this time of year. Looks like they got a little cabana if you want a fruity, slushy, alcoholic or non-alcoholic drink. Looks like they got some libations for you. Here's the pool cocktail menu. People on the other side of the pool, so trying not to film that, but really nice pool area. In a lot of the TripAdvisor reviews that I read, it sounded like the pool was closed for private events a lot of the time, and I could see how this would be a great corporate event or a place to have a personal party. A really big hummingbird statue here, quite gorgeous. gym all to myself. Got some towels down here. Let's start off with that. Wow, really good sized gym. Oh wow, that's quite a collection of free weights. Not sure if that all stands out, but that is absolutely huge. Big leg press machine, lat machine. They got some number of treadmills in here. And if you're on one of these treadmills, you're even going to get a little frosted window view. Doesn't look like they have any water down here, but they got some fruit. I assume, since I saw the other phone outside of the elevator, that these are now functional phones if you need to call for something. Like I said, abundance of free weights going on here. TV, which is not working. I spoke too soon on the water. If you do need to fill up on some water, they got you covered. One of my Hotel Hustler hacks, if you don't have water, go and check out the gymnasium and see if they got something for you there, and they did not disappoint. Oh, they got punching bags here, ropes. This is like a full workout gym. It's one of the best gyms I've ever been to. If you're coming here for an extended stay, you can get a really good workout in here. They got something for everybody. This is Zest, which is, I think, the massage room, or as they call it, a massage establishment, if you can see that. This establishment is currently not open, so you will not be getting a tour of Zest. I was just setting out to explore the hotel, wandered the lounge, and they're having complimentary Moët Chandon and some little appetizers, a little churro and chocolate-covered strawberries. How can you say no to that? You can't. This is only the second autograph hotel I have stayed at, and already very impressed by them. The one in London, the one here, both seem to have a really high level of customer service and customer care. Very well done. Not many people were staying at the hotel the night I was there, so great for filming and showing off this beautiful bar. The Camby is just across the street from Biltmore Fashion Park. Do not cross this busy street, as it says here. Do not cross, use the underpass. Let's go take the underpass and explore a little shopping on the other side. So we're gonna walk over to Biltmore Fashion Park and see what kind of shopping and dining options are over there. This is the underpass that leads to under Camelback Road, which is a very busy road. I did not even know this existed. It's very convenient to get from the hotel over to Biltmore Fashion Park and see what they got over here. Taking you for a quick tour through Biltmore Fashion Park, just in case you need to know what shopping is across the street, or if you need some other dining options other than what the hotel has to offer. There was sort of a community dog event happening at the park. Couldn't figure out exactly what it was, but a lot of cute dogs running around, some puppies for adoption, pictures. So always fun to see puppies and dogs. Just brings a smile to everybody's face. So there is only one parking option at the Camby. It is valet parking. It is $40 a night with in and out privileges. You can also park for $32 a night at the complexes where you park for the movie theater and the business district. You can park for $32 a night with no in and out. For being in a nicer area of Phoenix, I thought the menu was very reasonably priced. I thought the burger and fries were well worth the price. They have some private rooms available as well for parties or conferences, little game rooms. Put a TV on and have a game night with your friends. Watch, put on a TV guide, cast, Netflix, or fire up some apps on here. So it seems a very modern and integrated TV system. Not much of a view here at night. See if I can get anything without the glare. Just sort of a view of Camelback and that Biltmore Fashion Park. It's been a long day of hotel hustling, so looking forward to a good night's sleep, and I'll give the wrap up in the morning. It's actually a cushier robe than it looks. It's sort of the fuzziness is on the inside and the crispiness is on the outside. So well done with the robe, well done with the branding, if you can see that. All right, this is it. Good night for real. Here's the morning view. I am facing east. Some of the mountains, sun coming up, Camelback Road coming to life. Decent night's sleep here at the Camby. Bed wasn't too soft, bed wasn't too firm. It was actually just perfect. Not too much noise. I think the hotel's only at about 30% occupancy, so he heard an odd door slam up and down the hallway every now and then, but wasn't too bad. Biggest thing for me was the air conditioner. It was on, and it was cranking, and when it would ramp up, you'd sort of hear a buzzing noise louder than most AC units I hear. So other than that, really good night's sleep here at the Camby. Heading down to check out the breakfast offerings, see if they have a buffet or a la carte. They also have something called the Cartel Roasting Co., which is a well-known coffee shop here in Phoenix. So check out their offerings as well. Let's go. I came in off the pool area. This is at the top of the stairs. A little it's almost like a library area with a couple books, but a seating area if you just wanted to come out here and, as they say, chill. I finally found the top of the staircase that I promised you that I would discover yesterday, so here we go. Ah, young Obi-Wan, the circle is now complete. A little noisy here in the morning. We are just off of that road called Camelback Road. Well, they tried to put a little nook back here for people to dine
Listen to a little waterfall feature. And then right above, that is the mall, and that is Camelback. All right, let's see how this muffin is. That's a nice $5 blueberry muffin. I approve. So let's talk about the parking situation. The hotel hustler, he doesn't pay $40 for valet parking unless he absolutely has to. Always got to be another way. There was. So there's a hotel right across the street, which if you go on Google Maps, you can find it pretty easily. They don't have a mandatory valet fee. They don't even have a gate for in and out parking, so you can just sort of go park in their lot. I just cut across the little underpass and voila, I was at the Camby. So there's a hustler hack for you.
The Yellow Bell restaurant is named after the resilient yellow bell flower of the Southwest. It does serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Right, let's do a ramp up of the Camby. Service was absolutely amazing. The staff was attentive to anything I could ask or want for, and they were very proactive in just making sure everybody was having a good time and taken care of. And when I checked in, there was a lady having a customer service problem. They handled it with grace and aplomb. So my hat's off to them for their professionalism in that area. I was so excited to find an ice machine on my floor, and I went to use it later, and no ice came out. I mean, that's not a deal breaker, but you just don't see ice machines anymore. So when I found it, I was overjoyed. Sad when it didn't work, but I'll get over it. And I'm not gonna hold that against them. Let's talk location. Camby is located in what's sort of known as the Biltmore area, Phoenix, at the corner of 24th and Camelback. As I've mentioned before, it's a business, residential, shopping area, so there's a lot right around here. But the grounds of the hotel, they don't have all that much going on. There's no really green spaces or spaces to walk. They've tried to create some. It's hard not to compare this to the Biltmore, which is just up the road, which has tons of open spaces, tons of green spot, different pools, and it's just, you know, it was built in a different time of the day, so I don't want to compare apples to apples, but that's the only thing I'm missing at the Camby is just a little more space. But for what it is, it truly is an amazing hotel. Let's talk about little touches. When we stayed at the St. Ermins Hotel in London, they had a happy hour. I think it was Monday through Thursday, red and white wine, some appetizers, which was really nice, and just helped everybody loosen up and get to know some of the hotel staff, get to know other people staying in the hotel. It was just a really, really pleasant environment, and they sort of mirror that here at the Camby. I walked into the lobby last night just to do some filming. Turned to my right, there's a little Chandon station with champagne and little churro, strawberry, chocolate-covered appetizers. So well done. Not as crowded here as it was at the St. Ermins, so I just sort of stuck to myself. But I just like the community that they encourage here at the Autograph Hotels. So I'm really torn on how to rank this hotel. I'm gonna give the Camby a 9. What do you think? So the big question, as always, is who got hustled here? So the room rate for last night was $221. And I know it sounds criminal, but I didn't pay that due to a friends and family rate. So even if I had paid the full $221, I would totally feel I got my money's worth for this hotel. So drop it in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Would you stay at this hotel? Do you think I got hustled? What do you think about the parking? Want to hear all your thoughts and comments. And remember, we drop a new review every Saturday at 9 a.m. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for subscribing. Truly do appreciate you. The really funny thing, when I was going to check out and pack up my stuff, I found these 2 stains, which I had not noticed the night before. So one is, you can tell it's like a really good sized coffee stain. And I can't tell if the other is just coffee stains or just wear and tear, because this is sort of the main thoroughfare into the bedroom. But yeah, I did not notice those last night.
About to check into the Marriott. About to check into the Camby here in the check into the Marriott. About to check into the Camby here in the about to check into the Camby here in the Phoenix Scottsdale area. It is a hotel hostler. He doesn't pay $40 for